morning, students. I am Anurag, your SST teacher. Today, I am going to solve exercise questions of chapter 3, okay? And the name of chapter is, yes, this is the name of chapter, student, the movement of the earth, okay? The movements of the earth, okay? Students, we completed this chapter, okay? Now let us come on and let us practice this exercise, okay students? Yes. Before a student going on exercise, okay, for a few minutes, okay, let us take revision of this chapter, okay? In this chapter, student, we have to learn about first the rotation and then after effects of rotation, okay student? And then after, in this chapter, we learned about revolution and then after effect of revolution, okay student? And after the rotation and revolution and after its effect, we learned third, that is solstice, okay, in which we understood about winter solstice, okay, and summer solstice, okay student? And then after, a student, we learned about equinox, okay? Then we learned about equinox, students, and in equinox we understood a spring equinox and autumn equinox, okay student? Now we are going to, okay, exercise ourselves, okay? So students, let us start here. Let us start from this, okay? The spot check, okay? Here, yes. Name them. The fixed path on which the earth revolves. Yes, as we know, when the earth revolves on a fixed path, we called orbit. So here the answer is orbit, okay student? The tilt of the earth is towards the direction of this star. Yes, as we know, our earth is not perpendicular, it is tilt, and student, it is tilt in the direction of polar star. It is tilt in the direction of polar star. So here the answer is pole star. And then after student, third one, first, second, third, this cows change of season. Yes, as we know that season change due to revolution of the earth. So the here answer is revolution, okay student? And then after, this mean equal day and night. Yes, equinox means equal day and nights, okay student? Yes, so here the answer is equinox, okay? So everybody please write down, okay? I am giving you 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, okay? Now a student, yes, let us come on exercise, okay student? The earth is center of the universe. No, as we all know that, okay, sun is the center of our solar system, okay? So earth is not the center of the universe, so this statement is false. After this, the earth is tilt on its axis at an angle of 66 whole 1/2 degree. No student, this is also false statement. What is true? This is tilt 23 whole 1/2 degree, okay? And then after this, summer solstice occur on 21st July. No student. So again false, okay? What is true? 21 June. Okay student? So continuously 1, 2 and 3, okay? These are false, okay? And after these 3, come on the fourth one. The spring equinox occurs, okay, on 21 March. Yes student, as we know that equinox occurred on 21 March and 23 September, okay? So the here it is the true. So everybody please write down, a student, okay? Okay, take a screenshot. Okay, now come on. Then after B, this is match the flowing. Okay student, match the flowing. The tilt of the earth is in the direction of the, yes, I explained above, okay, in the direction of polar star. Okay, in the direction of polar star our earth is, okay, tilt. Autumn equinox occur on, yes, as we know that autumn equinox occurred on 23 September. So student, this is second. Okay student, okay. Then after, the longest day of the year is, yes, this is the student, okay, this is 21st June. In summer solstice, okay, the days are longer, okay, the days are longer compared to nights. Okay student, so the longest day of the year is 21st June. And then after last one, during the winter solstice, the south pole gets, yes, 24 hour of daylight. So this is 4. So student, everybody please take a screenshot, okay, of true or false and the match the column. Yes, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. After this students, everybody come on type C, okay, that is fill in the blanks. Dash is the longest day of the year. What is the longest day of the year? Yes, just we understood on above in match the column 21 June is the longest day of the year. Okay, 21 June is the longest day of the year. Okay, it occurred in summer solstice. Okay, when the days and nights are of equal length, it is called, yes, again, equinox. After first and second, come on the third one. During the July, August and September, okay, during the July, August and September, the dash gets 24 hour of the sunlight. Okay, it means you have to write about northern hemisphere or southern hemisphere. As you know, in the month of July, August and September, okay, the north hemisphere get 24 hours of sunlight. So here the answer is northern hemisphere. Okay student, everybody is writing? Yes, everybody write down in fair notebook. Then after, the southern hemisphere experiences summer in the month of, yes, a student, as we know, we have northern hemisphere and we have southern hemisphere. Okay, in northern hemisphere, in the month of July, August and September gets 24 hours of sunlight. But in the month of January, February and March, what? January, February and March, okay, the southern hemisphere experiences summer. So here the answer is January, okay student, February, okay, and then after March. Is it clear? So January, February and March, okay, this is the month in which southern hemisphere experiences what? Summer. After this, come on the fifth one. A leap year comes after every, yes, as you know, after every 4 years. Okay, as we know that earth revolves around the sun in 365 days and 6 hours. Okay, so when we add 6 hours, 6 hours, 6 hours, 6 hours, okay, then after 4 years student, okay, it become 24 hours. So it is equal to 1 day. Okay, so it is equal to 1 day, it means 24 hours. So here a leap year comes after every 4 years. Okay, year and extra days added to the month of, yes, this is the extra day. Okay, this is the extra day, and it is added in the month of which? February. Okay, in the month of February. Okay, so everybody please take a screenshot. Okay, everybody please write down. I'm giving you 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the student, let me check. My video is visible. Okay, audio is audible. Okay, so let me check. Yes. Come on, a student, on the next question. Define orbit. Here, the question is define orbit. Okay, so you have to define orbit. It means what is orbit? As you know, Earth revolve, okay, on elliptical path, and that elliptical path is known as orbit. So here the answer is, the curved path of the Earth, okay, of the Earth. Please wait, I am erasing. Yes, the curved path of the Earth, okay, is known as, okay, is known as orbit. Okay, student, after first question, now come on the second question. In which direction is the Earth tilted? Okay, so here the answer is yes. Write the second answer. Second answer is, this is class 5, okay, and the name of chapter is the movement, okay, of the movements of the Earth. Yes. Now come on the, yes. Now student, come on the, okay, type D, okay, in question answer of second. Okay, student. Yes, the Earth is tilted, okay, at 23 whole 1 by, okay, 1 minute, student. The Earth is tilted in the, okay, the Earth is tilted in north direction. Okay, student, the Earth is tilted in the north direction. Okay, the Earth is tilted in the north direction. So student, this is your second answer. Okay, so please everybody take a screenshot and write it. Okay, yes. Now let us come on the next question. The next question is, what is the direction of Earth's rotation on its axis? Yes, student, the direction of the Earth's rotation on its axis is west to east. Okay, student, everybody write down from here. Everybody write down from here. the direction of the Earth's rotation on its axis is west to east. Okay student, west to east. After this, what is the shape of the Earth's orbit? Okay, so yes, everybody write down, the shape of the Earth's orbit is elliptical. Okay, elliptical. Okay, and after this, come on the next question. List the two factors that affect season. So yes, come on here. Yes, fifth number answer. The two factors that affect seasons are, okay, the angle of sun rays, and second, the length of the days. Okay, so everybody write down. Everybody, student, please write down. Okay, take a screenshot. Yes, these are the two factors. Okay, student, and due to which you can say that our season affected. Okay student, our season affected. So yes, this is the answer of second number, type D, second number question, and this is the answer of type D, 5 number question. So please everybody take a screenshot. Okay, yes, 5 4 3 2 1. Now student, come on the next one. Yes, here a student, everybody please also write, okay, the answer of question number first, third and fourth. Please everybody note it. Okay, note down. Again I am giving you 5 seconds. 5 4 3 2 1. Okay student, now after this A, B, C, D type question answer, okay, now let us come on E, and this is the answer the following question in detail. Okay, yes. Okay, here a student, explain the reason. Okay, let us understand question. Explain the reason for the occurrence of season at different times of the year in two hemisphere. Yes, a student, as we know, we have northern hemisphere and we have southern hemisphere. Okay, and we experience different season in different hemisphere. Okay, if a student, there is summer in northern hemisphere, then southern hemisphere experiences winter, and if there is summer in southern hemisphere, okay, then northern hemisphere experience, okay, winter. So student, these seasons changed, okay, and we have to write the reason. Okay, explain the reason, okay, for the occurrence of season different times, okay, in the northern hemisphere and in the southern hemisphere. Okay, in sometimes winter and summer in northern hemisphere, and in sometimes winter and summer in southern hemisphere. Okay, so yes, everybody please write down, okay, its answer. Yes, everybody, student, come here. Yes. Yes, a student. Now you all write the answer. Okay, student. This is the answer. The Earth's axis being tilted when the sun rays fall on the Earth's surface. They are not parallel to the plane of the sunlight. Okay. So, student, this is your answer of question number E. Okay. So this is the answer of type E question. The Earth axis, the earth's axis being tilted. Okay student, when the sun rays fall on the earth's surface, they are not parallel to the plane of the sunlight. Okay student, and then after you will write, okay, after writing from here, okay, to from the earth's axis to sunlight, okay, then write so, okay, then write so, and the student, after this everybody, okay, everybody student will write the question. So the occurrence of seasons at different times of the year in two hemisphere. Okay student, okay, first of all everybody write a student from the earth axis to the sunlight, and then after everybody will write so, and after this everybody write the question from the occurrence of season at different times of the year in the two hemisphere. Okay, now a student everybody come on the second number question, and the second number question is what is rotation? Okay, what is rotation? Draw a diagram of earth's rotation. Yes, everybody write the answer of second question number. Yes, see, everybody see this, the movement of the earth on its axis is called rotation. Yes, everybody underline, this is your answer of question number 2, okay, of type E. The movement of the earth on its axis is called rotation. Okay student, and yes, everybody, okay, write down, everybody underline in your fair notebook, and then after student, this is your diagram. Okay, this is your diagram of question number second of type E. Okay, so everybody first of all write the answer from here. Okay, it means from the movement of the earth on its axis is called rotation, and after the completes of its definition, let us draw diagram of rotation of the earth. Is it clear student? Yes, everybody write down. Okay, everybody take a screenshot. Yes, 5 4 3 2 1. Okay, after these two questions, everybody come on the question number 3. The question number 3 is what is the significance of the earth revolution? Okay, as we know that earth is revolving around the sun. Okay, and you have to explain the reason. Okay, and you have to explain the significance. Okay, you have to explain the advantage of the earth revolution. Yes, so everybody come here, come on the question number 3 of type E. Yes, come on page number 23 student, everybody. Yes, and now write from here, the biggest effect of the earth revolution around the sun is the change of season. Okay student, this is your answer of E3. Okay, the biggest effect of the earth's revolution around the sun is change of season. If earth will not revolve around the sun, then okay, then there is no season. Okay, then we will not feel any season, then we will experience no season. Okay student, so we have different season, okay, from summer to winter, from spring to autumn, due to revolution of the earth, So this is the biggest effect, or you can say this is the biggest significance of our earth revolution. Okay student, after, yes, everybody write down, everybody take a screenshot. Okay, I am giving you 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, now come on the next one, student. And this is your type. Okay, yes. You have to explain and write a short note on the winter solstice. Okay, yes, as you know, in winter solstice, nights are longer and days are shorter. Okay, so yes, we experienced winter solstice, okay, in 21 December. Okay, so everybody underline all these points. Yes, from here, during the months of January, February and March, okay, the northern hemisphere experiences winter while the southern hemisphere experiences summer. The shorter night occur on 21 December. It is called winter solstice. Okay, this is our question number E of question number 4 of type E. So everybody please see, everybody write from during to March, and then after you will write from the northern hemisphere to winter solstice. Okay, so let us take a screenshot of this answer. I am giving you 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. A student, after this, first, second, third and fourth of type E. Okay, yes, see, this is the last question of this exercise. Define equinox and state its importance. Yes, as you know, when days and nights are equal, then we call it equinox. Okay, and what is its importance? Okay, we have season, autumn and spring. So yes, everybody write down the answer. Come on, everybody, on the page number 25. Yes, and let us write down. Yes, here the term equinox means equal days and night. Okay, this is the answer of our question number 5 of type E. Those days and nights are equal length everywhere on the earth. Okay, so what happened, student? Due to equinox, the nights and days have equal length everywhere on the earth. After this, student, yes, after this, the northern hemisphere, yes, okay, after this, student, everybody write down 21 March. Okay, 1 minute. Yes, everybody write down 21 March is the spring equinox, while 23 September is the autumnal equinox. Okay, so yes, okay, so everybody write down. Yes, first of all, everybody write the definition of equinox, and then after everybody will write what is the advantage of the equinox, and then after everybody write what is the date of a spring equinox and autumnal equinox. Okay, student? Yes. So student, from this we completed type A, B, C, D and E of this exercise. Okay, the movement of its earth. So please everybody write all this question answer in your fair notebook, and submit this homework on Google Classroom. So from this, student, we come to it. Everybody, thank you, take care, bye bye, and see you tomorrow.